Her mother simply cannot take a joke. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakruwal, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty, for us.
I hope I have something you like. If you let me know if I can help with anything else.
You see, now is the time for beauty,
I think my
for
craftsmanship
art.
has really improved.
Speaking of which... Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with the Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Betterment awaits, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Aranahe is taste.
Relun is a prickly one.
Have a look,
But
then.
he is...
Go up, use it well.
Relun is a prickly one. But he is the very best cook. He knows it too.
Good. Good. That is progress.
And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika, taking the Sarantu under your wing already.
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my Houndu. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with Sternbeast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sternbeast? Can this child track? I've done okay so far. Okay? What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the Watcher. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my Houndu. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is no need to rush yourself, child. Go now if you want, but stay and enjoy our beautiful silk harvest if you need a little.
Come to better yourself. Stay sharp, young one.
Leto calls these berries right.
My hunts are for me, not
Shutlek, I made it to the Aranahe. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarentu, and Katnat should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, all right? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
This is a simple recipe. A Kametire could make it.
Ertua is an idealist. Nothing wrong with that.
Granddad would like this.
We are not some brawling Zeswa. Etua should know better.
Nikki must find her own joy. I will help her.
No more hunting tonight.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive. Again? How did they ruin this again?
Nafika helped me make an Ikram toy when I was small. I wonder where it is now.
If it is not perfect, then what is the
sorrow. Ewa wept so much that the great lake formed, and her tears flowed down, birthing mighty rivers on their wake.
But what does that have to do with the Kinglor forest?
By the time Ewa's tears reached the sea, the lands were so gifted with life that palms...
Are you a hunter?
And all kinds of trees had flourished. Our forest had been born.
Such syrupy richness in the darkest skies.
Neon is such a pure joy. Grows. I do not know how to help.
Time for a break, I think.
Have you seen Vuan? I am worried about her. Do you know where Vuan is? She promised she would bring me dyeing materials, but she has been gone forever.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I cannot gather my own supplies. I have no Ikran. Vuan offered to help, but what if something happened to her because of me?
I can look for her if you like.
Oh, could you? She likes to forage near Shaded Grove. Perhaps you could ask around for her there.
It has been many years since your people visited.
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
Home tree 8. It cannot hold so many Kinglor in the nest.
Eowa will open their flowers again. They will nest in other places.
But when? This is too much.
If he really is the next Olo Ektan, Tell me, if one of the Sky People's flying machines went down near your home, creating a huge mess, would you be concerned?
I am still right here. And I am telling you not to worry.
But what if someone got hurt? When we see potential danger, do we simply say to ourselves, oh, I hope someone does something? We are that someone, Neon.
Do we know why that aircraft went down?
No, we do not. Which is why I am advising my fellow scout not to involve me, herself, or anyone else. Including you, Sarentu.
Relax, Neon. I would never dream of putting your life in danger. I could use a hand out there.
I'd be happy to help, but I don't want to cause trouble.
Ignore him. It is what I do. Their flying thing went down in Weaver's Flourish, near a river. It's a good place to start.
You will not find anything, Alemon. This is a waste of time. Sarentu, I suggest you stay away from matters that do not concern you.
Getting late.
Try to mix the nectar with a touch of shell fruit juice.
Pressed, or do you grind the pulp?
Always pressed. But you must find one that is very ripe, or the King Lord will not like it so much.
What clan are you?
The poor Kinglor. Will their flowers ever reopen?
So long as the Sky People remain. Of course not.
Do you really think it is because of them? I am not so sure.
Do you like it here?
Have a look then. Eat it. Use it well. Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
Many branches, many roots, but one tree. An old Arana saying that still rings true. I am sure you think God not stodgy in his traditions, but some things should not be forgotten. Care for others is to care for yourself. You miss this part of life, I know. But Tewa connects us all. The Great Mother is in all things. That connection must be nurtured. Share with the clan. Care for their wants, their needs. They will notice and share with you in return. You will see no more loneliness, child. This is what it means to be home.
Not this color. No, too dark.
Katnat's anger grew. The King Lord are too many.
Sahe will be devastated by Etua's disobedience.
Why is she not doing her duty?
Did you hear what Etua said?
Daewoo tries to help, but he makes things worse.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
You have outdone yourself. The meat was so juicy, and it had that sweet crust given by berries baked to the right heat.
So, you will want another wrap for tomorrow's hunt.
You know me well, friend.
Etua is right. The Sky People are scum. The Sky People rot our lands. They must be stopped.
The Kinglor are so many now. Their nest overflows.
It is because of Etua.
Flower cannot be forced to bloom.
It cannot be Etua's fault that the feeding flowers have closed to the Kinglor. Surely not ask us to fight.
Perhaps not. But the forest is out of balance. All this fighting. Eywa is hurting.
be avoided, for hunters especially.
Find the waterway then. So that is why we have so much fish to eat.
A Sarentu?
Wonderful journey it must have been.
I hope Father stays longer this time.
Again? How did they ruin this again?
Stranger.
A little Zakru cheese would go well with this.
Etua deserves support too.
Good. Good. That is progress.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
With other packs.
I hope I have something you like. Let me know if I can help with anything else.
I hope I am worrying for nothing.
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
I fear our home tree will fall apart.
It has been many years since your people visited.
Back already? Have you given up this pointless search?
You there. Come. Sky people, just along the river. They are like any unwelcome guest. They go where they wish, leave a huge mess and move on. This time, however, it was just one of them, alone on a small island with a large fallen tree. That is straight.
A lone human?
Oh, this human learned. Nevertheless, do I know you?
Could be Itu. Your Ikran is beautiful.
My Zome, for her no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at Home Tree, telling the little ones of hunts, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Nafika did say you were hunting Sternbeast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Are you a good hunter?
I was never taught how.
Never taught how? What have your people been doing all these years? Did you find a land without hunting? A place where creatures lay down to die willingly? See there. Young hunters practice on targets first. Practice, or it will be the Sternbeast hunting you. Stop! Do not get too close. You are not a bundle. can hit a static target at least. Come. Not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious?
What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived? It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see you. Your spirit goes to Eywa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
The hide, the meat. You know what to do with them. Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
I see you. Your spirit goes to Eywa, and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts.
Fancies herself a warrior.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
The Sky People rot our lands. They must be stopped. The tiny Sky People, they will wear our spears like feathers.
We are not some brawling Zeswa. Etua should know better.
Daewoo tries to help, but he makes things worse.
Etua is right. Sky People are scum.
I could start again. I will lose a day, but it will be worth it.
The Sky People are no real threat. They are tiny.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
My hunts are for me, not the Sky People.
I think my craftsmanship has really improved. I just hope Nafika agrees.
It has been many years since your people visited.
Katnat will make things right. He always does.
Katnat knows a war is madness.
Did you hear what Etua said?
I hope Father stays longer this time.
Did you gather more fresh nectar for the king rule?
Plenty. Fragrant and sweet.
The little lovelies will have a feast.
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
There is no honor in fleeing this fight.
Oh,
Not this color. No.
here we
too dark.
go.
Yes, here I go. Come to look down your nose at me, have you?
Now. You know how I love your...
I have some meat from my hunt. Nafika said you...
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
She said you're the best cook.
Ah! The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nafika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious arts.
Is there something wrong with your home tree? Etua said it suffers.
I think my craftsmanship has
the
really
King Lord,
improved. I
Aranesi.
just hope Nafika agrees.
We have provided for them since their flowers closed, but their numbers are too many. Katnad would prefer Etua to focus all her energy on them.
Bring the dish
But
alive.
I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Katnad should see you still have some Na'vi skill, and I should like to see it myself.
Too.
Good. Now show Katnad how you have mixed your colors with our own, just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
What is it you need? Take good care of your boat.
Puny sky people wreak this much havoc? I do not believe it.
Grandad would like this.
I was helping the Sahik tend to the King Lord, and I'll not guess what happened.
What?
For just a moment, the Queen rested on my shoulder.
There is no honor in fleeing.
I need to mend my Ikran harness.
You should ask the Heu.
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarentu we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranahe do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
Well, you certainly made an impression. Katnad is not easily rattled. Be careful, my Auntu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit to the very top of our tree. Our Tsahik is back.
Everyone says they can, but no one does it like me.
How unsettling. But no one was hurt. And the tapestries are now back up on their place.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
Our great tree has lived through many ages. It will not just fall overnight while we sleep.
The King Lord are restless. The rainforest was theirs once. The Sky People drove them out, I'm sure of it.
Is this nest all that remains?
Yes. And with so many King Lord here, our home tree weakens. See? How the Queen cares for them. Protects them. She is born knowing what to do. How to lead.
She knows where she belongs.
My mother always said, a steady heart sees steady wings. They were always at ease with her. I'd find her here at dawn, tending to them, singing to them. Her love was enough. It's all right. They won't hurt you. The Kinglaw are peaceful by nature, but they are not docile when facing a threat. Their sting is sharp, and they swarm as one. We must find our sting.
Itu, where is he? Your father is asking for him.
He's not back?
We need to tell Katna.
Wait! You don't have to. We can find him together.
The people need their sahik. Here. I'll deal with this.
Let me go with her. You helped me before, I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
Where I belong. There is a hunting camp near the forest cliff. Lefilu is likely to start her search for Itu there.
We make ready.
She said she could dive from the wood spire
When I am all
all
work done,
the way into the water.
I will command complete respect.
This must be hard for a Dua without someone.
I think I hear someone.
Do you think it is your sister coming to join us?
You are Sarentu. Hello.
You did it! I'm walking shot. Maybe I can learn a few things from you.
Haha, it is easier. Oh.
Hello, my friend. Would you care to join me for a meal and a story? I promise flavors that delight both the palate and the mind.
Sounds great. What are you cooking?
Oh, no, young one. You are in charge of the meal. For my part, I will provide the cooking lessons and the story. After all, it is the way of the Sarentu to learn the way of the other clans.
I'd be happy to then. Where are the ingredients?
But the gathering is part of the journey, you see. You must collect some shell fruit as the main ingredient, then crimson mushrooms for flavor. We need pristine ones too. Do not settle for inferior quality. Take your time when harvesting and be wary of damaging them.
Shell fruit and crimson mushrooms. Sounds simple enough.
Simple recipes are often the trickiest ones to master, young Sarentu. And this one is the simplest of all. Unfortunately, the Sky People's corrupting touch has